and clear. I hear you loud.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good to see you all.
So we're about getting on Facebook, so that way we can, wonderful. Okay, hon, I'll turn the table to you, and then when you're done, I'll, make the presentation, so.
Okay, good. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, alumni. Welcome those who have not taken our course before. Thank you for joining us today. This is the info session or open house for marriage and family counseling course. So if you're here, that's what it is. Now, let me talk a little bit why we are here. From day one, we knew that 2 weeks course or 1 month course is not going to make you the professional counselor that we want you to be. It's the beginning, and it's not unusual. When we started in 2012, we knew that we had to offer more, but we also knew that the demand for counselors and therapists was very drastic. So the 2 weeks course was a stopgap measure that we took, knowing that we are going to have to come back here to keep improving, not just improving ourselves, but improving the counselors and the mentors. We know that. And that's, again, what is done usually universally, where you have shortage of counselors. Africa as a whole has a lot of shortage of therapists, counselors, and coaches. The West have caught up with it. They know the need for it. My wife is a prescriber. She knows that medication alone does not solve the problem. And counseling alone does not solve all the problem. You need a combination of both. We also knew that you have to be prepared more than for 1 month. And we knew that we would have to gradually build the course to a degree course. We had to start from where we are. This is the next level to us offering a degree course. And you ask me, what about what I've done before? It's going to count. We're building a deck. We're building a foundation. What you had in MMCC is the foundation of the degree course that we are going to be offering. What you had in MMAC is the next level to it. And now we are getting to a point where we are rounding it up. We're going to where we now, the next level after this will be the associate course and then the degree course. And there are, again, many reasons for it. Shortage of counselors, your ability to pay for it. And we also didn't want to jump into a degree offering course without being ready. So we want to carry everybody along. Look, it's not just you, it's me. I had to go back to school for 3 years. My wife had to go back to school. Even after I went back to school for 3 years, I had to do 3,000 hours of practical for a particular license that I wanted. Every year I have to go to continuing education. My wife does the same thing. So what am I saying? Counseling is a continuing learning process. We're building on a foundation. Even if you say you've known it all, there are new things that are coming up that we are incorporating in what we know before. What we knew 5, 6 years ago, or 10, 12 years ago when we wrote the MMCC has changed. Now, we've reversed that course several times. I think 3 times now. We've gone back to add and remove. Now, this is also in launching this course, we have also added and removed certain new things that are more effective. As science develop and grow, we add and remove. The good thing is that we are in a position where we see what is happening globally. We are in the trenches of counseling. We're in the trenches of mental health. So we see the new things and we incorporate it in what we are doing. So that's one. The new course, the marriage and family course, has a new book, new curriculum that incorporates what you have before. But we've added 2 courses to it. We've added premarital counseling. We've added termination. That was a big piece that was missing in the previous course. What we had before was if you wanted your child to take our course just to prepare for marriage, they would have to take MFCC. MFCC helps them, but it's really not designed for those who want to consume it. It's designed for those who want to teach, who want to be counselors, who want to help others. We are now creating a course, and my wife will expand on that, for those who exclusively want to learn for themselves. They don't want to be counselors, they just want to learn for themselves and be prepared for marriage. The other thing that you're going to see that is a highlight here is the termination. Now, in counseling, if you don't sever your relationship with your counselees smoothly and clearly, that relationship is going to drag for the rest of your life. 10 years later, they're going to see you at the airport. They want to seek counsel from you. 20 years later, they're going to see you at a funeral place. They want to seek counseling from you because in their head, the relationship is continuing. So we have to come to a point where we say, this relationship now is ending. From now onward, if you need my help, you need to call me. We need to start all over. And there are reasons for that. Because where you were 10 years ago is not where you are today. I need to know. I need to know the changes that has happened to you because it's going to help me to recommend solutions to you. If I make recommendations based on 10 years ago, it may not be effective. So we need to start all over, get your name may have changed. You may not have been married, then now you're Mrs. I need to know that. So that's why we do it, so that we're incorporating termination session, so that at the end of it, you're going to say, we have now come to the end of our counseling relationship. From now onward, if you need my help, you may call me. If you need counseling session, we may have to come in. You fill in the forms, we start all over. It saves you from liability. It saves me from liability. Even for us, when we terminate counseling, we have to send a letter to say, thank you, here's what we learned, here's what happened, here's where you were when we started, here's what we have improved on. Moving forward, here are the resources that you can call. If you need help, call your pastor. If you need help, call the 911. If you want counseling, call my number, and then we start all over. And it's also monitoring, so that they know that this relationship is a monetary one. So that's part of that. So those are the 2 main things you're going to see moving forward. And secondly, we are adding family. If you know before, it was marriage methods certification course. Now we are having a holistic view of the family. What does that mean? We're looking not just to husband and wife, we're looking at the family holistically. And we are also going to focus on practicals. The new courses that we're offering on the mental health has a lot of practicals, case studies, because we want you to be in the trenches, go through practicum. A lot of people who have taken our course have a lot of theories in their head. The course is excellent. They learned a lot. But the challenge in counseling is not what you know, it's your ability to use what you know to change people, to help people to change what they are saying to themselves, to help people change what they are seeing, how they interpret what's going on with them. That's where the rubber meets the road. And we're going to do a lot of practicals in this. There's practicum so that you're not having head knowledge, you know how to translate that knowledge into practicals to help people. So that's what this course does for you. So if you're here and you're wondering, why am I doing this? This is an ongoing deck, foundation, house, or whatever you want that TIMFA is building. And we're not stopping here. But the good thing, whatever you do here, whatever you did before will count. When we get to the degree offering level, we're going to recognize the courses you have done. And you're going to have to finish just as you're doing now. You're not going back to do conflict resolution. You're not going back to do what is marriage. You're not going back to do praise and worship, intimacy. You've done all that. We're not repeating that course. We are adding to what you already know. We may have to enhance some of it because some things have changed, but by and large, the foundation you got is what we are going to continue building until, if you will, if you're following us, we get to a point where we say, be a Christian counseling, or be a marriage and family counseling, or any of those. So we're going somewhere. I want you to know that. So God bless you. My wife will take it from here and break it down. And if I have to leave in the middle, please excuse me. I have a class, the mental health.
You can't even leave in the middle. We're using the same Zoom.
Okay. Okay, so we have to go fast.
So you're here, yeah, you're here. Okay. All right, thank you so much, my field marshal, as always.
Thank you, baby.
It feels good to marry a very smart man, guys. It really does. It feels good, you know, so he knows, he's the brain behind a whole lot of things.
It feels even better to marry an enforcer. The one that gets things done. That gets things done.
All right. So you're welcome, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and make the, kind of put in the details of the presentation to you. So that way, have your questions ready, okay? For some of you guys, this is your very first encounter with TIMFA. Okay, people are watching us on Facebook and on things like that. And then for some of you guys, you're already our mentors. But for everyone, this is new. For everyone, this is new, except 20 people. I believe there are 2021 that have already been certified marriage and family counselors. Okay. Otherwise, for everyone, this is new. So you want to pay key attention and have your questions ready, because we're moving really fast, okay? So permit me to share my screen so I can make the presentation. And I call this intro to, what you call that again? Intro to MFCC. Intro to MFCC. I want to believe that everyone is seeing my screen. Is that right?
Yes, we're seeing it, Danny.
See my screen, okay. So intro to MFCC is what I've titled this, and my name is Reverend May Victor. I'm a co-president of TIMFA USA. So what are the objectives? Why are we here? What do we hope that you gain after this? We're gonna break down about TIMFA USA. Who is TIMFA USA? We're gonna, have you meet the staff. And then we'll add, what is MFCC, okay? Because, we're using lingos, or what you call that, abbreviations. And then we'll talk about what resources do we have, and what's the duration of this course, mode of the delivery, graduation, and on, okay? So who is TIMFA USA? TIMFA USA is an institute. It's the Institute for Marriage and Family Affairs. Some of you all are our mentors already, so you know this, but then this presentation was also open to those who are getting to know us. Okay, so some information is gonna be brand new for you guys, or rather a refresher information, and some are brand new for many other people. So it's the Institute for Marriage and Family Affairs. That's where we get the name TIMFA. Founded by Dr. Vic and May Victor, okay? Located in, right now, actually, Sugar Land, Texas. And then set up in 2013 we have trained over 6,000 mentors. We shut up, in training when two things happened. One, the pandemic happened and we had to transition online, which is what exposed us into about 45 countries now. So the pandemic happened and we transitioned online, and then we set up the affiliate program. So we also have other affiliates that are training besides us, okay? And then what is the philosophy of and vision of TIMFA USA? We believe that if we train and prepare one young adult for marriage, we build a building block to restoring dignity of marriage and family. You guys do know, if you're an adult today, over 18 years old or 20, you know that marriage has taken a big hit and is continuing to take a hit. Actually, the MFCC is in a place right now because of this, all right? And then we also believe that if we keep one couple together as husband and wife, we're gonna help them to raise healthy and happy children. And we also believe that if we save one family from divorce, then we're setting up a stable, stable environment. We're modeling covenant marriage, to children, to young adults, to younger generation, and we are making for the stability of the church, the community, and the nation, okay? So what is our mission? Our mission is to identify those with passion. And over 6,000 of you, we have identified that you had a passion for marriage and family affairs. When people come to us and say, oh, what is your qualification? Okay, first of all, our courses that we offer for now, okay, are certification courses. Very soon we are graduating into academic courses, but right now they're certification courses, so, and then people ask us, okay, how do I qualify to the? One of the first things to tell you is that you gotta have a passion for marriage and family affairs. Without a passion, you cannot do this. Okay, are you concerned as we are? Are you touched as we are? About what is going on in our marriages and in families today. So we identify those, then we recruit them. That's what we're doing right now. We're explaining ourselves, explaining the program, explaining the structure to you, trying to hope that you can buy into what we're doing. Then we empower you, educate, equip you, and then send you forth, commission you to go out there and make a difference in your community. Here is the team. Besides Team Victor, my husband and I, we love, popularly known as Team Victor. We love to be called Team Victor because we work as a team. All right. And that's what marriage is. Marriage is a teamwork. And so here are the people behind the scene working really hard to, make your stay with TIMFA very, very successful. Okay, here goes Cleopatra Majatladi, and I'm sure that she is somewhere in the thing, and we're gonna show her face. Hopefully she's around. We'll show her face in a little bit. And she's our program coordinator and program manager. She is in Johannesburg, South Africa. And then on top there is Tochi. And then Cleopatra, going back to Cleopatra, but other than just kind of like seeing the overview of our programs, she also, this particular program, because we have other courses, okay? This particular program falls like under her lap, okay? So she is your go-to person, even though we're all here to help. And then you see that young man up on the top level, which is Tochi Victor. And he's the program manager. He's housed in USA. And he's the one in charge of all the certificates. So that's why when you come to me and say, certificate this, I say, I know thee not. Go, I'll give you an email. And you go to him, and he has been working hard and doing a marvelous, marvelous, marvelous job. He's also in charge of your exams. So your exams, are very tough. Blame it on him. Okay, and then the next person is Nelson Osadolo, and he is in Lagos, Nigeria, our resource manager, everything about the resources the books and all of that we use. He's the one in charge of those. And that's why when you ask me about resources, I'll just point you to the right direction, okay? And then below there on my left, and I think it'll be your left too, is Casey, Mr. Casey. Mr. Casey is our graphic designer, Lagos, Nigeria. He's a new add-on to the team because we do understand that we need a lot of, graphics, to shoot the word out to you. So all these flyers and things like that, creation of things, he's the guy for the job. And then the other one is Chris. And then many of you guys may have met Chris, or you will be meeting him. Chris is also, not only is a sales and marketing manager there, he's housed in Lagos, Nigeria. He also manages our mental health and our ESCC courses. So he's the guy for the job right there. So this is a team that make things work behind the scenes for you. So now I'm gonna go straight in. What is MFCC? What is MFCC? MFCC. So MFCC, I'm hoping you're writing, or don't worry if you miss any part of this because the recording is on Facebook, okay? So you just have to type in the Institute for Marriage and Family Affairs. You're gonna see this video over there, okay? So what is MFCC? MFCC is Marriage and Family Counseling Certification course. Marriage and Family Counseling. So before we used to have MMCC, MMAC, which was Marriage Mentor Certification course, and then Master Mentor Advanced Certification. There used to be two different courses in the past, okay? But starting August 1st, things changed at TIMFA, and this is where we are right now. So we do have this Marriage and Family Counseling Certification Part 1. These are all the things that are comprised. And I broke it this way, not because of the brand new people. I broke it down this way because of the ones who are already our mentors, so that you can see how we are bringing or putting all of this together. So the MFCC comprises what you used to know as MMCC in the past. Okay, so that's the MFCC Part 1 now. Everything in MMCC in the past is now Part 1 of MFCC, okay? Now, it also is comprised with Marriage and Family Counseling Part 2, okay? So it's not Master, it's Marriage and Family Counseling. That's a typo from me. Forgive me for doing that. Okay, I'll change it. So this is what you used to know as the Master Mentor Advanced Certification is now what we now know as Marriage and Family Counseling Certification Part 2. Okay, so the name changes. So everything in MMAC is now in Part 2. Now, this is where the difference happens. And comprised or added onto MFCC now, like Dr. Vic had mentioned earlier, is the premarital counseling education and the termination in counseling. The two modules have been added onto Part 2. Okay, so Part 1 remains what it used to be, but now Part 2 has the add-ons. Okay, so, and I'll break it down further. MFCC is divided into two parts, Part 1 and Part 2. Okay, now here's the table of contents in Part 1 as we knew it. Intake, understanding marriage, sources of conflict, communication, money, intimacy, managing conflict, resolving conflict, setting boundaries, parenting that works. That is Part 1. All right. And the reason, part of the reasons why we had to divide them, even though it's now one course, you get one certificate, but we had to divide it because we know that some of our mentors have already taken some of these courses. And so you're gonna need to do an upgrade. And that's why we're getting everybody in to upgrade, okay? So this is Part 1. And then this now is TIMFA's Part 2 of the MFCC. And that's gonna include all of our 7 life skills, okay? So personal and couples vision, setting smart goals, money, management, time, improving self-esteem, assertiveness, anger management, counseling techniques, special population, spirituality. Then you see this again, premarital counseling and termination in counseling, plus 21 business ideas for counselors. Okay, so this will be part 2. So if you already had done part 1 in the past, you will come now and do part 2, which will include the former MMAC plus those 2 other modules. But if you've already done MMCC and MMAC, you will just come back for just 1 week, and then you will take the premarital and the termination 2 modules. But if you're coming brand new, then you're gonna come in and do part 1 and do part 2 for the whole entire course, okay? Now here's the resources. The resources have changed. They have been changed, they've been upgraded, they're changed. Part 1 has been upgraded and part 2 has been upgraded, and they're now in 1 module, okay? Or one piece, 1 manual. All right, so what is the tuition for MFCC? If you're coming brand new, okay, here's the tuition. And the US is $250, and you're paying once, you know, I'll let you know about the payments, yeah, but this is a fee. $250. Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, is $120,000. South Africa is $37.50. Cameroon is $135. There's a 0 missing there, I'm sorry. And then Ghana is 2,000 cedis, and Kenya is 33,000 shillings, all right? And so can we pay installmentally? Because as you can see, the program is larger, and so the amount with inflation and everything has gone up. And so people are asking us, can we do installment payment? Yes, you can. 2 ways you can do installmental payment is you could do 2 installments, and then you could do 3 installments. On the 2 installments, you can do before the class starts, you pay 50%. And then 2 weeks into the class, you must pay the remaining 50% if you're doing 2 installments. And if you do it this way, then you can go ahead and pay this amount. But if you're gonna do 3 installments, then you're gonna pay more. Because I mean, we're making it easier for you and we're taking a risk, so you pay more. And how do you know, those amounts you have to ask us, because I don't have all those amounts, but it's a little more, okay? But how you do it is you pay 33.3, you pay 1/3 before class, 1/3 2 weeks into class, and 1/3 at the end of class, which is literally another 2 weeks. So now the class, what is the duration? How long is this class? Again, if you're brand new to TIMFA, it's now a 4 weeks course. It used to be 2 weeks, now it's 4 weeks, okay? Part 1 takes 2 weeks and part 2 takes 2 weeks. So what if I've already done MMCC and I'm coming back to do part 2? If you're coming back to do part 2, it's 2 weeks. You're not gonna be doing 4 weeks, you're gonna be doing 2 weeks. And if you're coming back just to upgrade from MMAC, it's 1 week. I didn't add that in here, but that one is 1 week, okay? But it's for new people, it's a 1 month course, okay? What is our mode of delivery? We're still on Zoom, and we're still gonna stream on Facebook, just like we're doing now, so that even if you're not there live during the class, you don't have to worry, you know, because we have you on a private Facebook group, and you can watch the video. For everyone, even those upgrading, we still have the backup. Our Facebook is our backup. And somebody might ask, do we have class every day? No, we will share the syllabus, because right now for the next class, which is coming in August, actually Monday after next, we already have a syllabus, a schedule, okay? You don't go to class every day, no. But there's something that we do every day. Part 1, part 2, you're gonna have an exam, okay? So this is how it works. For new people, please listen here. You will have to take part 1, you take the exam, pass that exam for you to migrate. So there's like a day or 2 in between part 1 and 2, okay? That's a day or 2 in between part 1 and 2, and that to give you time to take your exams, all right? And then you join part 2. In other words, when you're done with part 1, you are only done with half the information. It used to be before people would just take the MFCC, they run off. No, no longer that way. No, you would have to complete the counseling course in totality before you get your certificate. So you would have to take part 1, completely take the exam, pass it, then take part 2, completely take the exam and pass it, okay? So when you pass it, what do we give you? We give you a certificate. But before we give you a certificate, we're now generously making handbills, personalized handbills for everyone that registers. For this particular session, autumn session, it's free to you. You know, but you're not obligated. I know somebody was asking, am I obligated? No, 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 you're not obligated. We're just using this to announce you that you have registered, you know, in this course. So, you know, see my face there looking all pretty. Okay, except that I'm not a student, but, you know, just a sample. And then here's a sample of the certificates. So when you're done, you're no longer a mentor. You are a marriage and family counselor. I love that certificate. When I saw that design, I'm like, this is it. These are some of the times that you wish you're a student, so you can just make away with a beautiful certificate. This is beautiful, okay? This is beautiful. And so what can I do? A lot of people ask us, what can I do? We have 20, I am not gonna go through this, but I just wanted to have you guys, we put this on a poster so you know what you could do. A lot of people ask us, I mean, does it mean, can I go get a job and do that? No, you cannot be looking for a job, applying for a job with this, but you can create jobs for people. You can create jobs for people, all right? You can also join the TIMFA affiliate program when you are done with this. And then almost finally, we have a graduation. For the first time since the pandemic, my Lord, we're gonna be having a graduation. We have 2 graduations in Africa, okay? In November, we have a graduation in South Africa, Johannesburg, and we have another one in Nigeria, okay? So, well, I'm from Cameroon. What does that mean to me? I'm from Senegal. What does that mean to me? What it means to you is after you're done with the class, we email the certificate to everyone. You get your certificate in your email after you're done with the class. If that you can choose, guys, the graduations are not compulsory, nothing obligatory, okay? We're just saying as TIMFA, we can only afford to host the graduation on these 2 centers. If you can find your way, make your way to these 2 centers, you are welcome. In fact, we will welcome you. I will be the one to attend to you if you're from another country going into any of this. I will, I'm telling you, because our graduations are so beautiful. But if you can't make it, you already have your certificate. Okay, so you're really not missing anything except that you're gonna be missing, touching, and feeling Team Victor. You're gonna miss my hug. These are graduations we've done in the past. And we have other announcements about the graduation because we have to work on the gowns and the things and all the do's, okay? And so now, whereas some people used to come and do MFCC, just like Dr. Vic said, just to get information, just marriage education. I don't want to be a counselor. I haven't even counseled myself, not to talk of counseling anybody else. I just want to get the information. Bam, we have another course for you. Before and after you say, I do. Or you have, you know, young adults or older adults and you just wanna, they're getting married and you wanna just give them as a gift. We have this choreographed specifically for you. This course will only hold on our website, okay? And our web designer is working hard to upload it. When it's uploaded, we will announce it to everyone that it's uploaded, and it's only gonna be $50 or whatever is the equivalent in your currency, okay? And that's it. You know, I had to kind of like run through this because I wanna give a few minutes for questions. We just have just a few minutes for the questions, or unless you have something to say, honey.
Well done, well done. I think someone had a question already, but well done, well done. Well presented, well presented. If nobody's clapping for you, I'll clap for my wife. You guys will clap for my wife. Well done, well done. Okay. I think we have one question already.
Okay, you want to take it, honey?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I saw it come through.
Please, can I have the link to the private group on Facebook? I can only see the page. Okay, so the private group on Facebook, after you make your payment, we add you to a WhatsApp group. That's our mini classroom. From there, you're gonna get further information on how to be added to the Facebook group. So you have to be paid up, and then you have to wait. We'll do it, you know, get everybody on before class starts. Because right now there's nothing in the private group, nothing there. There's nothing there, okay? It's bare, you know, but we will add you when it's time, okay? So you're not gonna miss it. As long as you're in the group, you're gonna be fine. Was that the question?
Yes.
How much is the cost for those who have done the MMAC? I mean, Stephanie, we've been publishing this. We've been publishing this to the alumni. So it's just kind of like, go look in your alumni group, you'll see it. If you're not in the alumni, you have my number, check with me, I'll let you know, okay? Because there are different graduations for different countries, all right? But we've been publishing that. We have give you a link to get in the group. Just please follow that instruction so that we can get everybody in, okay? Thank you, ma'am. Please, for those of us that have done the MMAC, how much do we pay? Pastor Eno, go to Enugu group. You're there, you will see the information, or get with me, okay? Or our Chris and Cleo, they're giving you the phone numbers where you can go. Call them or reach out to them, please, and get the information. I can't believe that you got the link for this program and you haven't been getting. How much is the cost for upgrade having, oh my Lord. What's wrong with our mentors, guys? Don't fold my hand like now, like you guys will say in Africa. Huh? All right, so the one information that I missed that we should be even talking about is, when is this class? I don't know how I missed it. When is this class holding? This class is starting August 22nd. That is Monday after next, August 22nd. A lot of people have registered. If you have not registered, that's the brand new class, okay? The brand new class is starting August 22nd. That's not what I mean is the new students, okay? And new students also, there is a scholarship going on. We have 5 left. We have started with 10. We have 5 left. So you want to rush and grab the 5, because afterwards it's a 15% scholarship, because afterwards you're going to have to pay full fee to join the class. So you want to get in on that quick for brand new students. Now, if you are upgrading from MMCC to MFCC, the date is what? Cleopatra, help me out. The date is something, you know? I mean, we've been announcing this, my Lord.
From 12 to 17, MMAC to MFCC.
That's from 12 to 17.
Yes, ma'am.
Of September. But what about MMCC to MFCC? It's 5th September to 17th September. Yeah. See, we get you in when you join. Except the ones going from MMAC to MFCC, brand new class, different class altogether. There you have your own thing differently, okay? Because you're doing a brand new course. But those that are upgrading from MMCC to MFCC, you will join us at part 2, which is on the 5th of September. So you still have up till the 3rd, 4th September to make your upgrade payments. But by the 5th, we will not accept anymore, okay? So, and I thought somebody would ask, do we have another,
class schedule? What is the time?
We're working on it. We will let you know. And we're also, for upgraders, we're also working on having this on the website. So that way you can just go on the website and do it. So, but for everyone who will upgrade, you will get and you're coming for graduation, you will get that certificate, the hard copy, okay? on graduation. You'll get that.
I mean,
but if you're not, don't worry.
Asking about overlap between MFCC and ESCC. No,
No.
it may be on the same day, but it's not going to be on the same time. So we are mindful of that. If you're taking our essential skills courses, we can still take the MFCC and take those courses. And by the way, the essential skill courses are going to be part of the degree. Yeah. So if you're taking it now, those are our optional courses. So it will count towards the degree program down the line, because those don't change a whole lot. Grief counseling is grief counseling. Depression and anxiety is the same thing. If you're counseling the single parents and those who are blending, more or less is the same. It's going to be the same. So we will give you credit when we go to associate and when we go to the degree program. Good question.
So somebody is asking us now and saying, Trudy, you're asking the 33%. If you're doing 1/3, it's not going to be $3,750. No, I think it's $4,500. Remember when I was making my presentation, I said, if you want to do 3 installmental payment, which is 2 weeks, you will pay more. You're not going to pay the regular fee. You can only pay the regular fee if you're paying in whole, or if you're breaking your payment into 2, which is 2 weeks off. But if you're breaking your payment into 3, you're paying more than the whole. So I hope I'm clear on that. If I'm not clear, let me know. Okay, I think Anthony says, good evening, everyone. A great introduction meeting organization is top notch. Thank you so much, Anthony. We appreciate you. We hope to see you in class.
Thank you, Dr. Farrell. I think Dr. Farrell posted something. We are going places. You are also going places with us, Dr. Farrell. That's our module. We want to carry our people along. We want to carry you. The more information and knowledge we gain and skills we have, the more we share. So if you're part of TIMFA, it's TIMFA for life, because we're going to be standing by you, and hopefully you stand by us as we grow. Thank you, Dr. Farrell.
So somebody's asking us, what is the time for classes and on what day? Guys, remember that I had made a presentation here and said, the classes are not going to be every day. They're different. When you make your payment or before payment, if you want to know, we will make it available to you. In fact, the class schedule is out, okay? But I think it's more like 2 times a week, the actual class schedule, okay? Spread over 2-3 times a week, spread over a month, okay? So that's one. Number 2, what time is the class? The class is still 1 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be 7 p.m. Nigerian time, 6 p.m. Ghana. You know, they're different kinds. But that, like I said, it is going to be recorded and the video saved on Facebook. It's not like I'm not encouraging you to be live in class. I am, but I don't want that to be a determining factor for you because the video is there. The whole month you have that video to watch it, okay? Actually, for five weeks, you will have access to that video if you're a brand new student, okay? So how do I make a payment? Well, Cleopatra, I hope you're answering Shola. She's saying, how do I make a payment? So you need to check with her. Is there no overlap? No overlap. During graduation, do we have to take care of our accommodation costs? Yes, you take care of everything. You take care of everything. Just show up at the venue. Okay.
And then we take care of the rest.
Yeah, we take care of the program. Okay, but you have to pay graduation. There's a little graduation cost there. If you're going to Nigeria, it's 5,000 Naira, and then you can bring your visitors at 2,000 Naira. If you're going to South Africa, it's only 350 rands, and then you bring your visitors at 100 rands each. So we've been making that announcement, and we continue to make that announcement. Well done. Just want to wish everyone success. Thank you very much. If you get a scholarship, yet you want to pay in installment. Okay, good question. If you get a scholarship, no installment, you have to pay in full. If you want to do the scholarship, it is so good. In fact, I want to encourage anyone, because our partners, and we didn't used to get this. We didn't get any in 2000. We didn't get any 2021. And then we've just gotten just a couple this time around. So please, you want to cash in on it, okay? Because it gives you 15% less that you're going to pay, but you have to pay in full. You can't do installmental payment with that. For new entrants from Nigeria, the scholarship rebate gives an overall. No, James, is not. Oh, it was. We had one. It was only 5. He went in a day. You know, we had one where you could pay 25% off, which was 90,000. But now the one we have is only 15% off, which is 102,000 if you're in Nigeria. So you grab it. We started at 10, right, a couple of days ago. Now we only have 5. So you want to grab it. Otherwise, you're going to pay full fee. Okay. That's it.
Where is the graduation in Nigeria? The graduation is going to hold at the center. So for those
it's honey, you want to give them I posted it. You want me to share it again?
Yeah, I think they just want to know the general idea where it is. It's on the outskirts of Lagos, at the center at TIMFA's facility. We're going to host it there. For those of us who are not aware, TIMFA has a center where we host retreats and where we also provide training. The center has about 10 or 12 rooms, residence, and then we have hall, we have kitchenettes, it's a full-fledged center, and that's where we're gonna be doing the graduation. There are hotels around. Those who register early can stay at the center, but we only have limited number of rooms available. Right?
Okay, so yeah, it says, please, is it possible to pay fees into the bank in Ghana? We do not have an account in Ghana. You know that it's going to be impossible for TIMFA to have account in every country, 40-something country. It's not possible. Now, if you think that those charges are high, think about paying it in dollars. You can send $250. We will give you a link and you pay. They will still charge you. You're still gonna be charged. Okay. So I don't think it's bad. We got a local currency so that it'll be easier for you guys to make your payment, because when they remit the money to us, they charge you. So you don't even pay full fee at the end of the day. All right. Thank you so much. Can I pay part of my fees in Nigeria account and the other part in US dollars? No, we can't split it like that. You have to pay in one currency. I'm sorry. Okay. I think that's about it. What does it take to be an affiliate? When you finish MFCC, then we can talk about being an affiliate. Okay.
But at the minimum, you have to have MFCC.
MFCC, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. We have another class right now. I will go. If you're on Facebook and you left questions, I promise you, I'm going to you right now so I can answer your questions. And guys, please, I know we're closing the Zoom, but we have on Facebook, we also have, this video there. Go there, make your comment. We get notified. We will answer your questions, okay? Otherwise, you can send us an email at info@timfa.org. INFO, because I expected Cleopatra to be posting our numbers, posting. So her number will be everywhere, but she's busy doing whatever. So, it's info, INFO at TIMFA, TIMFA.org, okay? info@timfa.org. So if you leave us a message, we will respond. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate you so very much. And we hope to see you all on graduation. We hope to see you in class first and then see you in graduation.
Thank you, Elijah. Okay, thank you all. We'll see you. God bless you.
God bless you and have a beautiful weekend.